Hello everyone, my name is Andres. I'm co-founder of weVLC, a real estate investment company and living concept in Valencia. And today I'm going to show you how we invest in projects, specifically in this one that we're behind, showing all the breakdown of steps that we have done, all the numbers of the projects, and how tenants are going to come here to live now, and how we manage it all so they can feel happy and call it a place like home. We have this weVLC living concept. We see that in Valencia there is a lot of demand for people to come to live here, but especially professionals that need a new way of living and different type of contrast processes, service in a different language. So we created this concept for people to live together with like-minded people in all-included apartments. And this is what we built together with investors to keep covering this high demand that is in the city. We found this asset in Valencia, in the neighborhood of Olivereta. This is in the city center where our type of tenants, which are young professionals that are coming to Valencia to work and live, like to live already. But where we also see potential in growth of value in the properties in this market. So we found this asset that was in really bad shape, and around August of 2025, made a reservation in order to go through. Once you have it reserved, we also need to find the capital to do these projects. We work with a lot of investors like you who wants to take an investment and do a full passive investment where we do all the work and they can enjoy the returns. And they understand that we want to also add value to the city by bringing very bad assets into really good ones. So in terms of the timeline and how we did this for an investor got to know me in June 2025. They were very interested about our concept and about our services. And from there, they joined our private investment platform to be able to access to this type of deals. Around September, they managed to buy this apartment in Calle Brasil in Olivereta, and that started the renovation that we are doing for them. And today, that we are now in the beginning of March of 2026, we are opening it, and we can show you already the transformation of the whole apartment. In terms of the numbers of this project, so you can get a feeling of now in 2026 what type of numbers we are doing in the investment projects and how they work. This total investment project, it costed 293,000 euros to have it in the state that we have now. Keep in mind that we have quite high standards, we do everything included, and the tenants that live with us, they don't need to have any hassle and they have everything ready to live in. To get there, we bought this apartment in 2025 for 160,000 euros. For 100 square meter approach. These are really good numbers, but we need to keep in mind that in this particular case, it's a 4th floor with an elevator. That's what allows us to buy on this price in the city center of Valencia. We still bought it in a 4th floor with an elevator because it's not a really big 4th floor. And for a lot of tenants who are coming here to live a couple of months, they value a lot to have an amazing space to live on an affordable price. Even if they need to go on a 4th floor with an elevator because it's temporary. Besides the buying price and square meters, we also have an overview of the buying costs. So when you are buying in Spain, you need to pay agency, notary, and taxes. So this was around 22,000 euros that we needed to add to the purchase price of this property. Renovation and decoration, we invested 97,000 euros including VAT into make a full integrated renovation with really nice materials that will last long for a rental period. We do this because we are going to manage these apartments with our living concept for a couple of years, but we also care that the apartment will last longer and will also create value in the mid-long term in case that if it's necessary to sell or keep renting later in a couple of years, it's still in really good shape. All these numbers make the total investment of 293,000, and at the day of today, we already have it rented out for 2,000 euros a month, plus costs that the tenants pay on top. What does it mean in terms of return for someone who invests with us? On average in the city, we're doing projects of 7.58% gross return, but when you go to the net after discounting all our fees and other costs that you have by having a property in Spain, usually the investors get a 6%, 6.5% net on apartments on the city center of Valencia that have increased in value because they put a lot of investment into improving the state of the apartment, and in a city that is growing further. So on average, traditionally, our investors are getting like a 15% ERR, so a return that they get year on year, with the combination of the rent plus the increase in value we do through the renovation, and at the end of the day with the increase in value that the city is having. So if you're triggered by all this information, you're considering maybe to take a step into investing in real estate and in the so demanded market of Valencia, you should reach out to us. We will help you through the whole process.